people think is starting to go on the out. Some people are starting to reimagine, reinvent things.
I think it's just too small.
It's tiny.
Obviously, Mira, very influential on a map like Border, whereas you might not see her so much on a map like Consulate or Coastline. You can let her through. On Border, you gotta take her out of it. You don't usually see. So before he goes to the grave, out goes a frag grenade. And it drops, it'll find Nyx. That's his second frag grenade kill.
On the same position.
On up. They're over by metal detectors. There goes a C4 and NVK, but it doesn't get the planter. Wrong choice. Mo will watch, but he gets gunned down from below as well. Laxing comes out of nowhere. Outbreaks Laxing. No, he wins the fight on the gotcha. Oh my goodness, Laxing gets that kill. And Necrog's also gunned down. His position given away. Young looking for two, but he gets deleted by Foxay. And there should be enough time there for Reciprocity to get the diffuser. They'll take the first round. Hell of a comeback. They didn't even technically lose Laxing, as he was never collected.
Oh yeah. That is interesting.
It's such a weird looking gun. Oh, he gets chewed to pieces. Not finished off, though, as Laxing can easily take him down. And there you go, 3 kills for Team Reciprocity back from the grave. But still, Laxing watches from above. Doesn't matter if you withstand or not. It's a last stand. Laxing, 2 kills. Foxay, 2 kills. Those are the final 4 kills. And Team Reciprocity, 2-0.
Quick, Parker. Tellers or customs? Push onto the site and get the kills. The swing here from Laxing somehow nets 1 kill before he's eliminated by Modiga, but it's a lot of fights going on all over the place.
For the drop. Diffuser going down from Gotcha. In they spring. No coverage at all. EG letting Gotcha down, though they pick up 2 kills. Where's he looking? In the right direction. C4 gets tossed out! He gets Mo! No! It goes all the way over! And that'll be Diffuser down. A beautiful play as it...
After you already lost 3 in a row, and it gets hard to clutch. And there's that devastating start. It came a little bit late.
Engaged. Over towards East Stairs, Mo will break on in, and this is almost a flawless round. This round is over. So
which means he's broadcasting his intention, and he's gathering information in a really exposed way. It's a nice shot from just going to be padding the stats at this point. So, nice try. And there you go, it's over. So Reciprocity, what a round. Winning all of their engagements across the board, all over the map. And that's the end of the story. Evil Geniuses are entering a lot by themselves. This is really bad for EG, the fact that this is still existing. And there goes your IQ.
They pull off heroics.
Get the outside Valkyrie cams, maybe.
Gotcha walks in, doesn't even check at all. 2 for Vertical, 1 for Laxing. Mo picks up 2 as he catches both. He got 1 piece of utility. He'll walk right into the TCSG.
Yeah, the real question was, can he get 3 before he dies? But no.
5-0.
Yep, that is the story.
Correct. 5-0 for Reciprocity.
This is pretty devastating.
One player who has really showed up. Another run out for Foxay, not going punished at all. This is his
match, and by that, I mean it in the best way possible. And I mean confident.
Oh my God.
Close, there you go.
They'll get it. But this is a 1v4.
And it doesn't matter.
OV4, flawless half.
So rarely do you see those. They do happen, but it just is uncommon.
The mood, I imagine, in the EG, all of the teams that are at the bottom of the standing, same with EU.
Yeah, they don't have to think about getting relegated.
That is an angle and a half. Missed opportunity from Vertical, and you also see Foxay drop 2. Nyx is very low on HP. Laxing, who is very far off the pace, will have to come on in and do some significant damage. It's unlikely that he's going to be able to clutch, and a certainty, as Mo is there. EG will pick up 1 round. Can they do 5 more in a row? That's the real question. Nice shot from Mo.
So,
That call will surely have been made to Foxay.
Yeah, he's holding the angle, waiting for the fight, and there's that new skin working for NVK.
An awful lot to keep you from being able to know where to push next. Nyx runs on in, gets gunned down by Young. There's NVK with 2 big kills. He's trying to get back in. It's him versus Laxing, and a flawless round. 3 kills for NVK as Team Reciprocity just do not look ready for that round one bit. They barely even spawned in.
What you're talking about. They've got drones where the enemy's not expecting and gathering good info. And speaking of good info, there's the capitalization from Nyx.
For the Zofia with 45 seconds left. Still match point for Rec. That will never stop. Mo gets found by Laxing, trying to draw out NVK, who's at the top of East Stairs. Oh, and who's going to win the fight? Laxing gets a rare miss. Retro holding this angle. Off he looks. It's only Gotcha in a 1v2. Fox knows he has him, and that'll be it. Gotcha, the very final kill that Reciprocity needed in order to give themselves all 3 points. 7-2, just as fast as the match before it.
Oh no, Fox.
Very sneaky, very small. Not necessarily an insult.
Okay.
A demoralizing loss, though, I'd imagine, for Evil Geniuses, as they still will be surprised here. Hey, how are you doing, Fox, eh?
It is absolutely me, Parker. I'm great. How are you?
It's Parky, please. That's the preferred.
Hey, I know you like it when I call you that.
Don't make it weird. But yes. First and foremost, congratulations on your first victory of the season. A big 3 points to vault yourself up the standings. What went wrong those first 3 weeks for you to only get a single draw out of those 3 matches?
To be brutally honest, I think we definitely underestimated and underplayed against TSM. Against DZ, we just choked out those last 3 rounds. Like, those were our rounds to win. No matter what anybody says, like, we had that match in the bag. We just choked it on our own. And SSG was just a blowout. And so, like, we've just been trying to focus on fixing those little mistakes and being able to adapt more on the fly, like our old roster was able to. And you know, personally, we just thought our first 3 hardest games were going to be in the start. So, like, now with these games coming in, we're able to, you know, I guess, get some points on the board in our opinions.
So smooth sailing for you from here on out is what you're saying.
I mean, hey, hopefully, you know, at the end of the day, every team, like, you don't want to take them lightly. Every team is, you know, going to be a competition in a game, but we're definitely not a bad team. Just, you know, good teams that have been, like, scrimming against us, like the 3 that we lost to, they've been able to, I guess, adapt and counter us more or less better than a lot of the other teams have.
Now, you mentioned that you wanted to get back to the form in which you were able to adapt on the fly. Did you anticipate an Ash ban coming out, and how were you able to counter the effects of a ban towards an operator that you see your team use quite reliably?
Well, I mean, like, personally, I thought the Ash ban, like, I could understand it coming from a team like SSG, but EG, they have a lot of prominent Ash players on that team, so it was kind of like a double-edged sword for them. You know, some players just can't perform without that op. So it's like, just like a while ago when Achieved, everyone would ban Buck against Achieved, and then he, like, was forced to learn other operators, and now he's crazy on, like, every operator. So I think that's, like, a strategy that we're trying to take, where, you know, we don't necessarily use Ash as much, and just go from there.
So are you suggesting that Nyx, who usually is the Ash main, I would imagine would be your #1 go-to for Ash main? Are you saying that you were trying to turn him into the Incredible Hulk now, onto other operators?
Yeah, so, like, we tried putting him on Thermite, but the thing is, like, he would rush in, like, before, you know, rush in with Thermite, which, like, that doesn't really work out. But no, yeah, we're just trying to, like, give him a lot more flexibility on this team compared to what he had on DZ. He was, like, you know, pretty strict on those roles there, so we're trying to give him a little more freedom, a little, like, you know, a little more comfortability.
Now, the last question I'm going to ask you is the same one that I've asked to every single team that has won today. That is going to be at the 6 Invitational next month. You saw the groups yourself. What's your take on the group you're in?
I mean, it's a good group. I'm not gonna lie. Compared to, you know, Group A and Group B, it's definitely a good group to be in. It's still gonna be, you know, a tough matchup that we need to prepare for. And the teams in there, you know, they're all pretty good teams. I think it's gonna be I think our group is a very, like, unpredictable team, because, like, you know, there's G2 who's underperformed, but they've always been good on land. There's us that we're, like, you know, hit or miss right now. There's Wildcard that, like, you know, looks unstoppable, but they're also, you know, a very unexperienced team. And then there's BDS that's just like Shaco Esports. So besides that, you know, it'll really be a toss-up in my opinion.
Now, obviously, you think your team's going to finish first. Give us your hot take. Who right now do you think is coming out of that group second?
I don't know. I don't know. I think, like, BDS has been looking good. You know, G2 has always been a LAN team, so really have to see how they perform on LAN. And I wouldn't count Wildcard out, so I'd say it was a toss-up for who's going to come out.
So it's excellent. I asked you which team is going to finish second, and you literally just repeated your answer before.
Yeah, so, like, you know, I'm not going to be biased like some of the casters and people in the scene, so I'm just going to say, like, every team's got a good shot.
Wow, Reciprocity saying bad things about the casters. Never would have expected that to come out. So
it's crazy. It's almost like if they just, like, you know, put a little more effort into it, they'd know which teams are good and which teams aren't. But.
I mean, I wanted your opinion, not mine. I got my take on who's coming out of Group D, so that's fine. I just wanted the Davide Bucci thoughts. That's all. So we all did think you would win today, by the way. So congratulations. But anyway, now that we're done the interview, anything to say to the fans, the folks at home, the family that's watching, etc.?
Yeah. So. After our last loss, I put a tweet out that, like, mentioned that, you know, it must, like, be rough being a Reciprocity fan right now, and I just want to, like, reassure everybody that, like, we've been doing our absolute most to get back into full form and full effect, and, like, we've been trying our hardest and, like, putting in, like, a ton of work so that we can get back to where we were and make everybody, you know, proud of being representing Reciprocity.
Very kind words to all your fans that have stuck with you. I know that you're a popular team in North America, and it's nice to see you bounce back today. Hopefully we'll see a couple more interviews from you before the end of the season. Take care of yourself, Davide, and we'll see you in Montreal.
See you there.
Thanks.